Beloved chosen one, if you're watching this video right now, it's no accident. You didn't stumble upon this message by chance. God Himself has guided you here, orchestrating this very moment to deliver a divine revelation that will shift the trajectory of your life forever. You are not ordinary. You are not like the rest. You are a radiant beacon of God's light, a chosen soul set apart for a purpose so grand, so extraordinary, that even those around you can't figure you out. They look at you, they wonder, they question, but they cannot comprehend the divine power that flows through you. Why? Because God has marked you, anointed you, and destined you for greatness beyond their understanding. Get ready, because what I'm about to share will ignite your spirit, awaken your confidence, and unlock the limitless prosperity that God has promised you. This is your time, your season, to step into the abundant life. He has prepared a life of wealth, purpose, and unshakable faith. Before we dive into this powerful message, I need you to do 3 things to amplify the divine energy of this moment. Pause this video, hit that like button to declare your faith, subscribe to join thousands of other chosen ones on this journey of transformation, and leave a comment with the number 777. A sacred number that signals divine alignment and spiritual breakthrough. If you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me until the very end, because deep within your soul you already know this message is meant for you. Let's dive in, because God is about to reveal why you're set apart, why the world can't figure you out, and why your life is about to overflow with blessings that will leave others in awe. You, chosen one, are a mystery to the world. People look at you and they see something different. They see a spark, a presence, a radiance that they cannot explain. They try to label you, to box you in, to understand you through their limited lens, but they fail every time. Why? Because God has set you apart for a divine purpose that transcends human understanding. As it says in 1 Peter 2-9, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of Him who called you out of darkness into His wonderful light. You are not meant to fit in. You were never designed to blend into the crowd. You are a royal vessel, handpicked by the Creator to carry His light, to walk in His truth, and to live a life that reflects His glory. This is why they can't figure you out, because your essence is rooted in the divine, and the divine cannot be contained by the ordinary. Your uniqueness is not a flaw, it is your strength. The world may try to dim your light to make you feel out of place, but know this: God has placed something extraordinary within you. Your spirit radiates with a divine energy that unsettles those who live in fear, doubt, or mediocrity. They see your confidence, your peace, your unshakable faith, and it confounds them. They wonder, how can you remain so calm in the storm? How can you walk with such boldness when the world is falling apart? The answer lies in your divine calling. God has anointed you to rise above the chaos, to walk through the fire unscathed, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more prosperous than ever before. This is your heritage as a chosen one, and it's time to embrace it fully. The world cannot figure you out because you operate on a different frequency, a frequency of faith, purpose, and divine abundance. While others are bound by fear, you are guided by trust in God's plan. While others chase temporary riches, you are destined for eternal wealth that flows from the Creator Himself. Psalm 23:1 declares, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." This is not just a promise. It is a divine guarantee that your needs are already met. God has already gone before you, preparing a table of abundance in the presence of your enemies. Your wealth, both spiritual and material, is not something you have to chase. It is something that follows you as you walk in alignment with His will. This is why you are set apart, chosen one. Your life is a living testimony to God's faithfulness, and it shines so brightly that others cannot help but notice. But let's be real for a moment. Being set apart isn't always easy. There are times when you feel misunderstood, isolated, or even rejected by those who cannot comprehend the divine fire within you. They may mock your dreams, question your path, or try to pull you back into their world of doubt and limitation. But hear this: their opinions do not define you, and their doubts cannot dim your light. As Romans 8:31 reminds us, if God is for us, who can be against us? No one, no enemy, no critic, no circumstance can stand against the divine purpose God has placed on your life. You are not here to please the world. You are here to fulfill God's calling. And as you walk boldly in that truth, you will see the doors of opportunity swing wide open, ushering you into a season of prosperity, joy, and divine favor. Now, let's talk about the prosperity that awaits you. God's plan for you is not one of lack or struggle. It is one of overflow and abundance. He has promised you a life where you lack nothing, a life where your cup runs over with blessings. As Deuteronomy 28:2 says, all these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God. Obedience to His will doesn't mean perfection. It means aligning your heart with His purpose, living a life of goodness, and trusting in His provision. When you do this, you unlock a river of abundance that never runs dry. This is not just about financial wealth, though God will provide that in abundance. It's about a richness of spirit, a fullness of joy, and a peace that surpasses understanding. You are destined to thrive in every area of your life: your finances, your relationships, your health, and your purpose. Chosen one, God has set you apart to be a beacon of His love and generosity. Your wealth is not just for you. It is a tool to bless others, to uplift communities, and to further His kingdom. As you step into this divine abundance, you have a responsibility to use your blessings wisely. Luke 6:38 says, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap." The more you give of your time, your resources, your love, the more God will pour back into your life. This is the principle of divine abundance. What you sow, you reap. By living a life of generosity and kindness, you create a cycle of blessings that multiplies beyond your wildest dreams. Your prosperity is meant to be shared, to touch lives, and to reflect God's goodness to the world. The world may not understand you, but that's because they cannot see what God sees. They cannot grasp the divine blueprint He has written for your life. Jeremiah 29:11 assures us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This is not a vague promise. It is a divine declaration. God's plan for you is specific, intentional, and overflowing with hope. He has set you apart to walk a path that others cannot follow, to achieve what others cannot imagine, and to shine with a light that others cannot dim. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the fulfillment of this promise. Every act of obedience, every moment of trust, every choice to live righteously aligns you with the divine destiny God has prepared. But what does it mean to live righteously? It means choosing goodness over selfishness, love over hatred, and faith over fear. It means helping those in need, forgiving those who wrong you, and walking in humility before God. As Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Your life is a testimony to God's power, and your actions are a reflection of His love. When you live with integrity, when you show kindness to others, when you trust in God's provision, you become a living example of His grace. This is what sets you apart. chosen one. This is why the world cannot figure you out, because you are not living for the world, you are living for God. As you embrace your divine calling, you will notice that your life begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. Your confidence will grow not because of your own strength, but because you know that God is with you. Your wealth will increase, not because of your own efforts, but because God is your provider. Your relationships will flourish, not because you force them, but because God is aligning you with those who are meant to walk with you. This transformation is not just physical or financial. It is a spiritual awakening that touches every part of your being. As Philippians 4:13 declares, I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. With God's power flowing through you, there is nothing you cannot achieve. No dream too big, no goal too far. The world may try to pull you back, to make you doubt your calling, but you must stand firm. You are not here to conform to their expectations. You are here to fulfill God's purpose. Romans 12:2 urges us, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is your calling. Chosen one to renew your mind, to align your thoughts with God's truth, and to walk boldly in the destiny He has set before you. The world's doubts, fears, and limitations have no power over you. You are a child of the King, anointed for greatness and destined for prosperity. Let go of the need to be understood by others and embrace the truth that God understands you completely. Your divine purpose is not just about achieving personal success, it is about making a difference in the world. God has set you apart to be a light in the darkness, a source of hope for the hopeless, and a vessel of His love. As you walk in this calling, you will inspire others to do the same. Your prosperity will become a testimony to God's faithfulness, showing others that they too can trust in His provision. Your kindness will ripple through communities, touching lives and spreading love in ways you cannot imagine. Your faith will ignite a spark in others, encouraging them to seek God and live righteously. This is the power of being set apart. Chosen one, you are not just changing your life, you are changing the world. Let's talk about the confidence that comes with being God's chosen one. This is not a confidence rooted in pride or self-reliance. It is a confidence born of knowing that you are loved, chosen, and equipped by the Creator of the universe. Psalm 139:14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, I know that full well. You are a masterpiece crafted by God's own hands, designed with a purpose that no one else can fulfill. When you embrace this truth, you walk with a boldness that cannot be shaken. You speak with authority not because of your own wisdom, but because God's Spirit speaks through you. You act with courage not because you are fearless, but because you know that God is with you every step of the way. This confidence is what sets you apart in a world filled with doubt and fear. While others waver, you stand firm. While others chase fleeting pleasures, you pursue eternal purpose. While others seek validation from the world, you find your worth in God's love. This is why they can't figure you out, chosen one, because your confidence comes from a source they cannot comprehend. It is a divine assurance that flows from your connection to God, from your trust in His promises, and from your obedience to His will. As you walk in this confidence, you will see doors open that were once closed, opportunities arise that were once hidden, and blessings pour in that were once unimaginable. But with great confidence comes great responsibility. God has set you apart not just to receive blessings, but to be a blessing. Your wealth, your talents, your influence, they are all gifts from God, meant to be used for His glory. As 1 Timothy 6:17-18 says, command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God. who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. This is your calling. Chosen one to be rich in faith, rich in love, and rich in generosity. Your prosperity is not just about what you can gain, it is about what you can give. As you step into this season of divine abundance, you will face challenges. The enemy will try to sow doubt, to make you question your worth, to tempt you with the ways of the world. But you are not alone. Ephesians 6:11 reminds us, put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. You are equipped with divine strength, protected by divine love, and guided by divine wisdom. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, as Isaiah 54:17 declares. The world may not understand you, but God does. The enemy may try to stop you, but God has already paved the way. Your job is to stand firm, to trust in His promises, and to live a life that glorifies Him. Chosen one, your life is a testament to God's power. Every trial you've faced, every obstacle you've overcome, every moment of doubt you've conquered has prepared you for this moment. You are not here by accident. You are here by divine design. God has set you apart to shine His light, to share His love, and to walk in His abundance. As you embrace this truth, you will see your life transform in ways that defy explanation. Your finances will flourish, not because of your own efforts, but because God is your provider. Your spirit will soar, not because of your own strength, but because God is your sustainer. Your purpose will unfold, not because of your own plans, but because God is your guide. The world may look at you and wonder, who is this person? How do they have such peace, such confidence, such prosperity? They may try to figure you out, to pin you down, to make sense of the divine fire within you, but they will never fully understand because you are not of this world, you are of God. John 15:19 says, if you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. This is why they can't figure you out, chosen one. You are not bound by the world's rules, limited by its fears, or defined by its standards. You are a child of God, set apart for a purpose that is eternal, glorious, and unstoppable. As you walk in this divine calling, you will begin to see the world differently. Where others see lack, you will see abundance. Where others see obstacles, you will see opportunities. Where others see despair, you will see hope. This is the power of being set apart. You see with God's eyes, love with God's heart, and live with God's strength, and as you do, you will inspire others to do the same. Your life will become a living testimony to God's faithfulness, a shining example of what it means to trust in Him and walk in His truth. People will look at you and say, if God can do this for them, He can do it for me. Your prosperity, your peace, your purpose, they will all point others to the God who makes all things possible. Chosen one, this is your moment. This is your season. God has set you apart for a reason, and that reason is unfolding before your eyes. He is calling you to rise, to shine, to step into the fullness of His plan for your life. As Isaiah 60:1 declares, arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. This is not a time to shrink back, to doubt, or to fear. This is a time to stand tall, to trust in God's promises, and to walk boldly in the destiny He has prepared. You are not here to be figured out by the world. You are here to reflect God's glory, to live in His abundance, and to share His love with everyone you meet. So, what does this mean for you? It means letting go of the past, every mistake, every failure, every moment of doubt, and embracing the new life God has for you. It means trusting that He is working all things together for your good, as Romans 8:28 promises. It means living with purpose, giving with generosity, and loving with compassion. It means choosing to walk in righteousness, to avoid the temptations of sin, and to seek God's will above all else. When you do this, you align yourself with the divine flow of abundance that God has promised. Your life will overflow with blessings, financial, spiritual, emotional, that will not only transform you, but also touch the lives of those around you, chosen one. God's plan for you is bigger than you can imagine. He has set you apart to be a light in the darkness, a vessel of His love, and a testimony to His power. Your prosperity is not just about wealth. It is about living a life that is full, vibrant, and purposeful. It is about knowing that you are loved, chosen, and destined for greatness. As you step into this truth, you will see miracles unfold. Doors will open that no one can shut. Opportunities will arise that no one can take away. And your life will shine with a radiance that no one can ignore. This is the power of being God's chosen one, a power that transforms you, uplifts others, and glorifies God. As you continue on this journey, remember to live with kindness, to act with integrity, and to trust in God's provision. Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." When you put God first, when you seek His will, when you live a life that honors Him, everything else falls into place. Your wealth will grow, your purpose will deepen, and your life will become a living testament to His goodness. You are not here to struggle. You are here to thrive. You are not here to be figured out. You are here to be a force for good, a beacon of hope, and a reflection of God's love. Beloved, the world may never understand you, but God does. He sees your heart, knows your dreams, and has prepared a future filled with hope and prosperity. As you walk in His truth, as you live righteously, as you share His love, you will see His promises come to life. Your life is a miracle in the making, a story of divine transformation that will inspire others for generations to come. So stand firm, chosen one. Shine bright, trust in God's plan, and know that you are set apart for a purpose that is greater than anything you could ever imagine. Beloved chosen one, as you stand in the radiance of God's divine calling, know that you are not just walking a path, you are blazing a trail that others will follow. The world may look at you with confusion, unable to grasp the magnitude of your purpose, but that's because they cannot see the divine blueprint God has etched upon your soul. You are a masterpiece in motion, a living testament to His power, and every step you take is a declaration that you are set apart for greatness. Your life is not meant to be ordinary, it is meant to be extraordinary, overflowing with prosperity, purpose, and unshakable faith. As Psalm 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." This is your promise, chosen one, a promise that as you align your heart with God's will, your deepest dreams will come to life in ways that surpass your imagination. Your divine uniqueness is a gift, a sacred mark that sets you apart from the crowd. While others may conform to the patterns of this world, you are called to transcend them. You are not here to follow the fleeting trends of society or to chase the temporary pleasures that fade away. You are here to build a legacy of faith, love, and abundance that will echo through generations. The world may try to define you by its standards, but God defines you by His love. He has placed within you a spark of divine potential, a fire that cannot be extinguished, and a purpose that cannot be denied. This is why they can't figure you out, because your life is guided by a higher power, a greater vision, and an eternal promise. As you walk in this divine calling, you will notice that your perspective begins to shift. Where others see limitations, you see possibilities. Where others see obstacles, you see stepping stones to greatness. This is the mindset of a chosen one, a mindset rooted in faith, fueled by hope, and anchored in God's truth. Philippians 4-8 urges us, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. This is your invitation, chosen one, to fill your mind with thoughts of abundance, to focus on God's promises, and to let go of the doubts that try to hold you back. Your thoughts shape your reality, and when you think in alignment with God's truth, you create a life that reflects His glory. The prosperity that God has promised you is not just a distant dream, it is a present reality waiting for you to step into. You are not meant to toil endlessly or to live in lack. God's plan for you is one of overflow, where your needs are met, your desires are fulfilled, and your life becomes a channel for His blessings. As Malachi 3:10 says, "Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it." This is the divine economy you operate in, chosen one, a realm where giving leads to receiving, where faith leads to favor, and where trust leads to triumph. Your life is a canvas, and God is the master artist, painting a masterpiece of purpose, prosperity, and joy. Every challenge you faced, every tear you've shed, every moment of uncertainty has been a brushstroke in His divine design. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that every detail is working together for your good. Romans 8:28 assures us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." You are called, chosen one, not to a life of struggle, but to a life of victory. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, every trial a testimony, and every step a stride toward the abundant life God has promised. The world may look at you and see someone who doesn't fit their mold, but that's because you were never meant to. You are a pioneer, a trailblazer, a light in the darkness. Your presence alone shifts atmospheres, bringing hope where there is despair, love where there is hatred, and abundance where there is lack. This is the power of being set apart. You carry God's light into places others cannot go. As Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." Your light is not meant to be dimmed or concealed. It is meant to shine brightly, illuminating the path for others and glorifying the God who placed it within you. As you embrace this truth, you will find that your life begins to attract divine opportunities. Doors that were once closed will swing wide open. Connections that seemed impossible will become reality. Resources that felt out of reach will flow into your hands. This is not by your own doing, but by the hand of God moving on your behalf. Proverbs 3-5-6 instructs us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." Trust, chosen one, is the key that unlocks God's provision. When you surrender your plans to His will, you step into a divine flow where everything you need is provided at the perfect time. Your prosperity is not just about accumulating wealth. It is about living a life of purpose that impacts others. God has called you to be a steward of His blessings, to use what He gives you to uplift those around you, whether it's through acts of kindness, financial generosity, or sharing your wisdom. Your life is meant to be a blessing to others. As Galatians 6-9 encourages us, let us not become weary in doing good, For at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Your harvest is coming, chosen one, a harvest of abundance, joy, and fulfillment that will overflow into every area of your life and touch the lives of those around you. The world may not understand your journey, but that's because they cannot see the divine hand guiding you. They may question your confidence, doubt your dreams, or try to pull you back into their world of fear and limitation. But you are not bound by their opinions. You are not defined by their doubts. You are a chosen one, set apart by God for a purpose that is eternal and unshakable. As Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." God's plan for you is far greater than anything the world can offer. And as you trust in Him, you will see His promises unfold in ways that defy explanation. Your life is a testament to the power of faith. Every step you take in trust, every act of obedience, every moment of surrender is a declaration that you believe in God's goodness. And as you walk in faith, you will see miracles manifest. Your finances will grow not because of your own efforts, but because God is your provider. Your relationships will deepen not because of your own strength, but because God is aligning you with those who share your vision. Your purpose will become clearer, not because of your own wisdom, but because God is guiding your steps. This is the life of a chosen one, a life of divine favor, supernatural provision, and unshakable purpose. But being set apart also means being called to a higher standard. God has placed His trust in you to live a life that reflects His love and righteousness. This doesn't mean being perfect. It means being intentional. It means choosing to walk in integrity even when it's hard. It means forgiving those who hurt you even when they don't deserve it. It means giving generously even when you feel you have little to give. As Colossians 3:23-24 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward." Your reward is not just in this life, but in the eternal legacy you are building through your faith and actions. The world may try to distract you with its noise, its temptations, and its fleeting pleasures, but you are called to rise above. You are not here to chase the things of this world. You are here to pursue the things of God. Matthew 6:19-21 reminds us, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Your heart, chosen one, is set on God's kingdom, and as you seek His will, you will find that earthly treasures follow naturally. Your divine calling is not just about what you achieve, it is about who you become. God is shaping you into a vessel of His glory, a reflection of His love, and a beacon of His truth. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with His purpose. Every victory you experience is a testimony to His faithfulness. Every blessing you receive is a reminder of His love. As you walk in this truth, you will find that your life becomes a magnet for divine favor, attracting opportunities, relationships, and resources that align with God's plan for you. The world may look at you and wonder how you remain so calm in the face of chaos, so confident in the face of uncertainty, so prosperous in the face of lack. They may try to figure you out, to pin you down, to make sense of the divine fire within you, but they will never fully understand because you are not living for their approval. You are living for God's glory. As 1 Corinthians 2:14 says, The person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but considers them foolishness and cannot understand them because they are discerned only through the Spirit. Your life is guided by the Holy Spirit, and that is why you are set apart. As you continue on this journey, you will find that your life becomes a living testimony to God's power. People will look at you and see the evidence of His hand at work. They will see your prosperity and wonder how it's possible. They will see your peace and long for it themselves. They will see your purpose and be inspired to seek their own. This is the power of being a chosen one. You are not just transforming your own life, you are transforming the world around you. Your light shines so brightly that it cannot be ignored, and your love touches so deeply that it cannot be forgotten. Chosen one, God has called you to a life of abundance, not scarcity. He has called you to a life of purpose, not aimlessness. He has called you to a life of love, not fear. As you embrace this calling, you will see His promises come to life in ways that defy explanation. Your finances will flourish as you trust in His provision. Your relationships will thrive as you walk in His love. Your purpose will unfold as you follow His guidance. This is not a distant dream. This is your reality, right here, right now. As Psalm 84:11 says, "For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does He withhold from those whose walk is blameless." Your walk is blameless in His eyes, chosen one, and no good thing will He withhold from you. The world may never figure you out, but that's because they cannot see what God sees. They cannot comprehend the divine fire within you, the eternal purpose that drives you, or the unshakable faith that sustains you, but you don't need their understanding. You have God's love, God's guidance, and God's promises. And with those, you have everything you need to live a life of abundance, purpose, and joy. So stand tall, chosen one. Shine bright. Trust in God's plan and know that you are set apart for a purpose that is greater than anything the world can offer. As you move forward, let your life be a reflection of God's goodness. Let your actions speak of His love. Let your prosperity testify to His faithfulness. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out. You are not here to follow. You are here to lead. You are not here to be figured out. You are here to be a force for good, a vessel for God's glory, and a beacon of His light. As you walk in this truth, you will see miracles unfold, blessings overflow, and your life become a living testament to the power of God's love. Chosen one, your journey is just beginning. Every step you take is a step toward the fullness of God's plan. Every act of faith is a declaration of His power. Every moment of trust is a testament to His love. You are set apart for a reason, and that reason is to live a life that glorifies Him, uplifts others, and transforms the world. As you embrace this calling, you will find that your life becomes a masterpiece of divine design, a story of triumph, and a legacy of love. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep shining. You are God's chosen one, and nothing can stop the blessings that are coming your way. Beloved chosen one, as you stand in the radiant truth of your divine calling, know that you are not just a participant in God's plan. You are a cornerstone of His eternal purpose. The world may gaze upon you with wonder, unable to unravel the mystery of your unshakable spirit, but that's because your life is woven into the very fabric of God's divine tapestry. You are a vessel of His glory, a beacon of His love, and a testament to His limitless power. Every breath you take is infused with divine potential. Every choice you make is guided by His wisdom, and every dream you hold is a seed planted by His hand. As Ephesians 3:20 declares, "Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us. Your life is a canvas for miracles, a stage for divine breakthroughs, and a journey toward abundance that knows no bounds. The world may try to define you by its fleeting standards, but you are not bound by their limitations. You are a chosen one, handpicked by God to walk a path of purpose, prosperity, and divine favor. Your uniqueness is not a coincidence. It is a divine design crafted to reflect His glory in ways that others cannot comprehend. They may look at you and see someone who defies explanation, someone who moves with confidence when others falter, who radiates peace when chaos surrounds, and who prospers when the world expects lack. This is because you are not living for the applause of the world. You are living for the glory of God. As John 16:33 reminds us, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. You, chosen one, are an overcomer, destined to rise above every challenge and shine with the light of divine victory. Your divine purpose is a flame that cannot be extinguished, a river that cannot be stopped, and a force that cannot be contained. God has placed within you a vision so vast, a calling so profound, that it sets you apart from the ordinary. You are not here to merely exist. You are here to thrive, to create, to inspire, and to transform. The world may not understand the fire within you, but that's because they cannot see the divine spark that ignites it. As Psalm 139:16 says, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Every moment of your life has been meticulously planned by God, every step guided by His hand, every victory a reflection of His faithfulness. You are not an accident. You are a divine appointment, set apart to fulfill a purpose that will change the world. As you walk in this truth, you will find that your life becomes a magnet for divine blessings. Opportunities will appear where there were once obstacles. Relationships will align with God's purpose for you. Resources will flow into your hands as if by divine design. This is not because of your own strength, but because of God's promise to provide. As Philippians 4:19 assures us, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. This is not a promise of just enough. It is a promise of more than enough. God's provision for you is abundant, overflowing, and eternal. Your job is to trust, to obey, and to walk boldly in the path He has set before you. When you do, you will see His blessings pour out in ways that leave you in awe. The world may try to pull you into its chaos, its doubt, and its fear, but you are called to rise above. You are not here to conform to the ways of the world. You are here to transform it. Your life is a testimony to the power of faith, the beauty of righteousness, and the strength of God's love. As you live with integrity, as you choose kindness over cruelty, as you trust in God's plan, you become a living example of His goodness. 1 John, the 4th of December, layers, you, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. The power within you is greater than any force that comes against you. Chosen one, no matter what the world throws your way, you are equipped to overcome, to prosper, and to shine. Your prosperity is not just about financial wealth. It is about living a life of fullness, purpose, and joy. God has called you to a life where every area is touched by His favor. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your dreams. As you align with His will, you will see His blessings multiply. Your bank account will grow, not because you chase money, but because you chase God's purpose. Your health will flourish, not because you rely on your own strength, but because you trust in God's healing power. Your relationships will deepen not because you force them, but because God is aligning you with those who share your vision. This is the life of a chosen one. A life where every step is guided, every need is met, and every dream is fulfilled. But being set apart means living with intention. It means choosing to walk in righteousness even when the world tempts you to stray. It means choosing to forgive even when others hurt you. It means choosing to give even when you feel you have little to offer. As Proverbs 11:25 says, a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Your generosity is a key that unlocks God's blessings. When you give of your time, your talents, your resources, you create a cycle of abundance that flows back to you in greater measure. This is not about giving to gain. It is about giving to glorify God, to bless others, and to live in alignment with His heart. The world may look at you and wonder how you remain so steadfast, so joyful, so prosperous in the face of adversity. They may try to figure out the source of your strength, but they will never fully understand. That's because your strength comes from God, your joy comes from His presence, and your prosperity comes from His promise. As Nehemiah 8:10 says, the joy of the Lord is your strength. This joy is not dependent on your circumstances. It is rooted in the unshakable truth of God's love for you. When you live in this joy, you become a magnet for divine favor, attracting blessings that others cannot comprehend. Your life is a living testimony to God's faithfulness. Every challenge you've overcome, every dream you've pursued, every moment of faith you've displayed is a declaration that God is good. People will look at you and see the evidence of His hand at work. They will see your prosperity and wonder how it's possible. They will see your peace and crave it for themselves. They will see your purpose and be inspired to seek their own. This is the power of being set apart. You are not just living for yourself, you are living for God's glory, for the transformation of others, and for the advancement of His kingdom. As you continue on this journey, you will find that your confidence grows stronger with every step. This is not a confidence born of pride, but of knowing that you are loved, chosen, and destined for greatness. Psalm 27:1 declares, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" With God as your stronghold, there is no fear that can hold you back, no doubt that can dim your light, no obstacle that can stop your progress. You are a force for good, a vessel for God's love, and a beacon for His truth. The world may try to distract you with its noise, its temptations, and its doubts, but you are called to stay focused. You are not here to chase the fleeting pleasures of this world. You are here to pursue the eternal promises of God. As Hebrews 12:12 says, "Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith." Your race is unique, chosen one. It is a race of purpose, of perseverance, of divine destiny. Fix your eyes on Jesus and let His truth guide your steps. Your prosperity is a reflection of God's goodness, but it is also a responsibility. God has blessed you so that you can be a blessing to others. Your wealth is not meant to be hoarded, it is meant to be shared. Your talents are not meant to be hidden, they are meant to be used for His glory. Your life is not meant to be lived in isolation, it is meant to be a light that draws others to God. As 2 Corinthians 9:8 says, "And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work." Your abundance is not just for you, it is for the good works God has called you to do. As you walk in this divine calling, you will find that your life becomes a magnet for divine connections. God will bring people into your life who share your vision, who uplift your spirit, and who walk with you in faith. These are not random encounters. They are divine appointments orchestrated by God to propel you toward your purpose. Proverbs 27 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Surround yourself with those who sharpen your faith, who encourage your dreams, and who reflect God's love. These connections will strengthen you, inspire you, and help you fulfill the divine destiny God has set before you. The world may try to pull you back, to make you doubt your worth, to tempt you with its fleeting pleasures, but you are not of this world. You are a chosen one, set apart by God for a purpose that is eternal and unshakable. As John 17:16 says, they are not of the world, even as I am not of it. Your life is not bound by the limitations of this world. It is defined by the limitless power of God. Trust in His plan, walk in His truth, and live in His love. When you do, you will see His promises come to life in ways that leave you in awe. Chosen one, your journey is a testament to the power of faith. Every step you take is a declaration that you believe in God's goodness. Every act of kindness is a reflection of His love. Every moment of trust is a testimony to His faithfulness. As you continue to walk in this truth, you will see miracles unfold, blessings overflow, and your life become a living example of God's power. People will look at you and see the evidence of His hand at work. They will see your prosperity and marvel at His provision. They will see your peace and long for it themselves. They will see your purpose and be inspired to seek their own. So stand tall, chosen one. Shine bright. Trust in God's plan. Let your life be a beacon of His love, a reflection of His glory, and a testimony to His faithfulness. You are not here to be figured out by the world. You are here to transform it. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out. You are not here to chase the things of this world. You are here to pursue the things of God. As you do, you will see His blessings pour out in ways that defy explanation. His favor will rest upon you in ways that inspire others, and His purpose will unfold in ways that change the world. Beloved, your life is a divine masterpiece, a story of triumph, a journey of faith. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every victory you experience is a testament to God's power. Every blessing you receive is a reminder of His love. As you walk in this truth, you will find that your life becomes a magnet for divine favor, attracting opportunities, relationships, and resources that align with God's plan. You are set apart for a reason, chosen one, a reason that is unfolding before your eyes, a reason that will change the world, a reason that will glorify God. As you continue on this journey, let your heart be filled with gratitude. Thank God for His provision, His guidance, His love. Thank Him for setting you apart, for choosing you, for equipping you for greatness. As 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Your gratitude is a powerful force, a key that unlocks even greater blessings. When you give thanks, you align your heart with God's will. You open the door to His favor, and you create a life that reflects His goodness. The world may never understand the fire within you, but that's because they cannot see the divine spark that ignites it. They cannot comprehend the purpose that drives you, the faith that sustains you, or the love that defines you. But you don't need their understanding. You have God's love, God's guidance, God's promises, and with those, you have everything you need to live a life of abundance, purpose, and joy. So keep walking, keep trusting, keep shining. You are God's chosen one, and nothing can stop the blessings that are coming your way. Your life is a testament to the power of God's love. Every step you take is a declaration that you believe in His promises. Every act of faith is a reflection of His truth. Every moment of perseverance is a testimony to His strength. As you continue to walk in this divine calling, you will see His hand at work in every area of your life. Your finances will flourish as you trust in His provision. Your relationships will thrive as you walk in His love. Your purpose will unfold as you follow His guidance. This is the life of a chosen one, a life of divine favor, supernatural provision, and unshakable purpose. As you move forward, let your life be a reflection of God's goodness. Let your actions speak of His love. Let your prosperity testify to His faithfulness. You are not here to blend in, you are here to stand out. You are not here to follow, you are here to lead. You are not here to be figured out. You are here to be a force for good, a vessel for God's glory, and a beacon of His light. As you embrace this truth, you will see miracles unfold, blessings overflow, and your life become a living testament to the power of God's love. Chosen one, your journey is just beginning. Every step you take is a step toward the fullness of God's plan. Every act of faith is a declaration of His power. Every moment of trust is a testament to His love. You are set apart for a purpose that is eternal, glorious, and unstoppable. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep shining. You are God's chosen one, and nothing can stop the blessings that are coming your way.